welcome to my channel. This open world with tarot, where we keeps it PG but always keep it G. So Florida is significant. Um you guys could also be having a lot of fun in Florida, or you're gonna be having fun with someone from Florida, or there's something about Florida that's attached to fun, okay? Um I also feel like there's something about your guys' location that's very discreet. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you should keep your location very discreet. So yeah. Now, spirit, you're gonna be receiving messages to be patient. Okay. In regards to someone having loyalty to you or finding someone who has loyalty, I feel like God is promising a kindred friend or a kindred connection to come towards you. Okay, so just be patient about that. I don't know if you guys have been praying for a friend. I don't know if you guys have been praying for a girl group, a guy group, or just something of a new set of group or a new set of friends or a new friend. You're gonna be getting that very soon. Um, there is okay. Now, at first, there was something about the truth that was gonna come out, and then now the truth is silenced. Okay, so someone was really going through something. I don't know if this is you guys or someone opposite of you, but someone was doing a lot of crying, all right, because their truth was silenced. I think somebody doesn't even realize that their truth is kind of out about whatever that they were crying about or whatever they were going through. Um, but what's so crazy is you guys could have been crying about something that y'all just don't know you dodged the bullet on. Okay, maybe people could be looking at you like, girl or guy, you crying about this, and you dodged the bullet on this. I don't know what this may be, person, place, or thing. But I feel like other people weren't able to dodge this bullet. So I don't know what this is or what this may be. Um, but it's in regards to you guys being patient and finding someone loyal. Okay. Um, God is going to be, okay, I keep saying God, you guys. I'm trying to say higher frequency or however you want to call it. Um, your angels and ancestors are bringing an opportunity to you. You don't have to go to it, okay? Um, now, this is the thing. I do feel like somebody is very much inspired by your psychic abilities, especially if you guys are a medium. Or you guys are just able to like connect with the other side. Because I feel like this is helping you to literally have the blueprint to your life on how to bypass lessons, um, and to literally have shortcuts in your life where you could be able to have this gift of the intuition or mediumship or talking to, you know, or tapping into the other side, the spiritual side realm, and them telling you what to do, how to do it, what's the best ways to do it, what's the worst ways to do it, and weighing your pros and cons. Not too many people are tapped in like that. Somebody is very inspired by this because they feel like this is the main reason that allowed you to just whoo, miss so many stray bullets. Um, and there's a lot of people who could be, I don't feel the spirit of envy or jealousy. I just feel the spirit of like, it's almost like somebody is just like, I wish I had your knowledge. And I wish I was able to be in your shoes to where I didn't have to go through all the lessons that I went through. Somebody really feels like you should really be grateful. There is something you're crying about, boo-hooing about, and somebody is just like, girl, like, if only you knew how blessed you are, girl or guy. Um, I feel like you guys are healing yourself through this mediumship or through your spirituality because it is help. I when I just be, y'all just really thank your spiritual team, God, whatever you believe in of a higher frequency. Um, thank, be thankful for being able to have the compass for your life on knowing where to go and how to go. Not too many people have that. Um, and it's I'm trying to feel this energy and I can't really make of it because it doesn't make sense to me. Another thing, people feel like you have this vibe of, you feel like you're not farther than where you need to be, and people are just like, bitch, what? Like, sorry to curse, but people are just like, girl, God, what? How more farther do you want to go? Somebody really feels like you're like, it's giving like spoiled brat. It's, but I think, and I'm gonna say this in the most ethical way. It's not giving spoiled brat. It's just giving the fact of, you don't know all of these lessons that these people know. You have not been through all of these lessons, and a lesson is simply something that you need to learn. You need to learn in order to have your personal growth, your spiritual growth, and so forth. Okay, you have other people who could be tapped in, or who are just very knowledgeable and observant, to look at a situation, see the lesson for what it is, feel it from all angles, and realize like, you know what? I'm gonna just learn this lesson through observation, and I'm gonna bypass this. Okay. And someone feels like you being able to bypass things is what has gotten you this far. And they're just like, what more do you want? Okay. But I feel like it's your vibe of, I don't know the life of having lessons after lessons. I only know the life of bypassing things and bypassing things. So it's kind of like you're somebody or people around you are on the opposite spectrum of you, and it's almost like, you guys have a beat of a different drum, or you guys have learned, it's almost like two different languages coming together. You're not going to be able to understand this person's language, and this person doesn't understand your language. Okay. So it's just kind of that vibe. So I don't think you guys are a spoiled brat. I just think someone is just like not in your shoes, to where they just can't really grasp where you're coming from, because they're not coming from where you're they come from something totally different. Okay. um but yeah, I also feel like you guys are very fearless, and this is hilarious. So these could be your enemies. Because crazy enough, i feel like I feel like your enemies want to click up with you. Your enemies literally want to click up with you because you have, okay, this makes so much sense, because the energy that I'm feeling, I'm like, why does this person want to get across, you're so lucky, you're so this, you're so that, and you're tripping for nothing? It's like, okay, it was definitely given like someone who was definitely not a friend, or frenemy vibes. That's what it was given. So it makes so much sense. Okay, this is funny because I feel like you guys could process this whole message, and you could actually take your enemy's advice. Like, you know what? Let me stop being a spoiled brat. Let me be more grateful, and putting more gratitude into the universe, and just thanking the universe for allowing me to have this gift, allowing me to be able to bypass certain lessons that other people aren't blessed enough to be able to. So I feel like you guys are gonna take your enemy's advice, but in the same breath, you guys are like, yeah, I'm taking y'all advice. I've heard what Openwidewitch said, that your higher self, your guys' higher self is thinking, or this person, or it could be an enemy specifically, that you guys are automatically like the first person that pops up in your head. But yeah, you could be like, I'm gonna take Openwidewitch advice, but I'm not finna be this motherfucker friend. The fuck? Like, we ain't no motherfucking friends. You trying to look at my face and sit here and think we friends? Bitch, we ain't no motherfucking friends. That's off of That's a Future song. It's called "Accepting My Flaws," and that intro in the beginning is always funny to me. But yeah, y'all could be dealing with a Scorpio, or there's somebody Scorpio that could be an enemy, or maybe you're a Scorpio dealing with enemies. Put it to it resonates. But I feel like y'all like, no, just because I took your enemy, bitch, or dude, that don't mean I want to be your friend. That don't mean we buddy buddy, bitch. Okay, y'all got that vibe. Like, I'm gonna take your advice, but we not friends. You crazy as hell. God gave me this gift to bypass lessons, and you think I'm boo boo the fool to be cool with you and then help you with my gift for you to bypass lessons, or matter of fact, put you on knowledge and get you going in your life just for you to fuck me up. You crazy as hell. Another thing, these people feel like they feel like you're naive, but you're not. You're nowhere near from being naive. Come on now, if you got this gift, you can't be naive. It's either you just look naive and these people are dumb enough to try you out and see if you're naive. But yeah, so basically this reading is just saying like you're going to have someone that is very loyal coming towards you. This could be a group of friends. But these are going to be, if this is a group of friends or just one friends, however it goes, um, you're going to be having people who show loyalty towards you. They don't look at you as like a frenemy type of vibe. They look at you as like, they look at your situation being able to bypass lessons and stuff as like how I was viewing it. They're just like, and maybe these people could literally, y'all could have the same type of vibe going on. Like y'all have gifts. Okay, so you can be encountering friends who have gifts like you, or if not, you could be encountering friends who just aren't haters. You're dealing with people. You're going to be dealing with people who show loyalty to you because they're not hating on your way of life, how you were blessed to go through life. Even if they went through life in a harder way where they had to learn lessons, they're not gonna hate on you about it. But you were dealing with people who were and hating on you about this, and these people have the audacity to want you to want to be cool because I have to rebel and fearless and mutual agreement. Take your enemy's advice. So these people literally wanted you to be their friend after they you know what I'm sending you hateful vibes, jealous vibes. It's definitely, and I was saying that for some like, nah, it's not giving envy and jealousy. No, it is. It is. I don't know if they hiding it, but it's like, no. And maybe it ain't even they hiding it. It's just they can't help to be envious and jealous, which is, understandable. We human, we have human emotions. But if you're spiritually strong, jealousy and envy is not the spirit that attaches to you too much. Not even in the slightest. And I'm not saying that to debunk anything or down anybody who deals with the emotions of jealousy and envy, because like I say, we are humans. But if you have got if you have dwelled in spirituality, um you have got to that level of spiritual maturity where the emotions of envy or and jealousy don't even really get festered. Instead, it just automatically goes to straight motivation. I think J. Cole talked about this one time, but it's like, you see somebody doing good, and from my point of view, with me being in this situation, like dealing with tarot for 14 years, doing tarot readings for 10 years, of course I'm very spiritually mature. Not everybody is, and that's not a bad thing, because the good thing about it is you still have so much growing to do, so much fun in learning spirituality. Me, I don't have fun in learning spirituality. I didn't learn everything I need to know, and it can be a little draining sometimes. Okay, it can, because it's like at a certain point, it's like, okay, what's the next quest for my spirituality? But yeah, that's my own personal thing. But I feel like what was I saying? Oh, spiritual maturity. Yeah, some people have not dived into the spiritual realm as deep enough to become mature about it. And once you get mature with your energy, your vibe, centering yourself, your connection with God, your intuition, knowing what chakras, what things are being activated, your heart, your mind, your emotions, your soul, your spirit. Um, you'll just realize like envy and jealousy is just like it's almost like what they say. It's almost like fear. It's not what they say. Fear is not. Fear is it's an illusion. Jealousy and envy is an illusion because you're not supposed to be jealous and envious of anyone. If anything, you're supposed to be motivated. Those people that are brought into your life, you have a Honda, somebody pulls up in a Bentley. That person, when you see that person, your first thought shouldn't be, oh, this, a negative thought. Your first thought should be like, damn, they really doing their thing, and like one day I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be right there. One day I'm gonna be right there with them, or I might be further. It should motivate you. That's what that's what people working hard, buying nice things, getting nice things, having not even just nice things, but financial stability, being able to own business, companies, being CEOs, owner of companies, being billionaires, trillionaires, and not even just like the physical attribute, but the comfortability and the luxury to have comfortability in this life, which is very hard to be comfortable in this thing that we call life, because money is an object that still is needed no matter how spiritually mature you are. What am I trying to say? I'm getting too lost in my song. I'm getting too lost in my own songs, but what I'm trying to say is those people are placed in your life to inspire you. They're not placed in your life for you to rob them of their riches or send the evil eye towards them. Those people are sent by God to motivate you, to push you, to strive for better, not for you to take for them, but if anything, feed your motivation. Okay, I feel like I'm saying the same thing, but yeah, it's that type of vibe. And I think, what crazy enough, because I'm like, why am I going on this whole tangent about this? I think you were put into certain people's life to inspire them. Okay, to literally inspire them, motivate them, push them forward. And instead, these people ended up trying to take from you, hate on you, put you down, say, oh girl, you doing all that crying, or oh God, you doing all that crying, like, oh my God, you do not have it that bad, you're lucky, like, what are you doing all of that for? Like, if anything, I'm the one, or we're the one that should be crying because we went through all of these lessons and whoop-de-woo. And it's like, okay, let's do a reverse psychology in a good way. If anything, you should be thinking to yourself, okay, I've met this person who, for some reason, they're able to bypass lessons that I haven't been able to bypass. Why? The brightest idea that should come into these people's mind, or this person mind, would be, you know what, maybe there's something I could learn from this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, but and that's why I'm talking about spiritual maturity, because everybody talks about maturity, like, oh, you're so mature, you're so grown, you're so this, but nobody rarely talks about spiritual maturity, because it's rare to find someone who is spiritually mature. Spiritual maturity can really help you to bypass so many lessons. And I feel like these people were not, and that's, it might, it's probably not their fault. Everybody goes through their walks of life, but these people were not spiritually mature enough to say, you know what, let me learn from this person, because they're doing something that apparently I'm not doing. And I need to figure out what they doing so I can be able to not have to learn all these lessons anymore. But yeah, that plan failed. Okay, that plan failed. They out of there. It didn't work. Okay, they did not pass that test. Maybe there is. maybe God, if these people are truly good in their heart, and show God that they truly want to be inspired and motivated, maybe God will send someone not like you, because you guys always look at my collective as like no one could ever be top y'all, but you know what I mean. Like it could be someone who's similar on their walk of life, and hopefully they can take their lesson that they learned from you. And it just seems like these people who hating on y'all, they just constantly learning lesson after lessons because they just spiritually not mature. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe they're gonna learn their lesson, maybe they're not. But I'm just trying to get you to understand as to why this hate on your spiritual growth, and your protection, due to you learning learning spiritual maturity, why this is pretty much why this is occurring. Okay. I feel like I'm just going in a circle. I feel like these people are going in circles too, but yeah, I feel like you see this for what it is, and you're just like, yeah, like I was saying, you guys are like, I'm still not being your friend, but I'm gonna take care of it. And that's why I say spiritual maturity. That's the whole reading. Is literally giving me the vibe of you guys are just too, not just mature, but too spiritually mature for these people. Okay. And things are just going over these people's heads, in regards to you. So yeah, so this reading is basically just talking about, you have some people that are going to be coming in that are loyal to you. You were a big, big, big lesson to a person or people in regards to motivation, inspiration, and definitely spiritual maturity, even though they might not understand what that is quite yet. Um, and also you're able to be balanced and centered enough to take your enemy's advice if it is true. You know what I'm saying? If it's some stuff that's true, like if an enemy talking to me and they saying something, and they saying all these lies, like all like like you ugly, you think you all that. First of all, I don't think I'm all that. I know I'm all that, and you know I'm all that because you had to say it. Shout out to Boosie. Okay, you think I'm all that, and it's just your projection because you already know I'm all that. First of all, I ain't ugly. But if they say like if they say, while I'm thinking about some back in the day, if they say like back in the day, like girl, back in the day, your energy was just chaotic. You was dealing with demons and battling demons. I was like, okay, you was right, but that was then, and this is now. It's and then if it's something about presently, like something that's popping up with me presently, then I'll tell, I'll say, okay, you was right about that, and basically, if my enemy was to ever tell me something that is true, then I'll be like, okay, you know what, they was right. Let me work on it. Not everybody is going to take that information from the enemy and work on it because they feel like this, look at who it came from. Look at who it came from. Why should I improve on anything in regards to a person that is my enemy and they're speaking malice of me? But you got to be, what do you call it? You got to be intellectual enough to say, you know what? I'm not going to hinder myself just because of the messenger that it was sent from. If it's some good advice, bitch, I'm going to take it. Okay? And bitch, if you telling the truth about something I need to improve on, bitch, I'm going to improve. Okay? Because at the end of the day, like, bitch, I'm not going to fuck myself up not improving just because of it came from a bitch or a guy I don't like. So yeah, you guys. Oh, also, somebody is burying files about you. What? Hold on. I swear I'm not trying to make this longer than what it already is. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hey. Wait, what? Oh, hold on. These Okay, so this make a whole lot of. Why didn't I pull these cards out in the beginning? Okay. I hope these people I'm living with don't be thinking I'm talking to myself, because I'm literally on YouTube. I have a business, but anyways, but no psychiatric evaluations are needed of her. Okay. Just pretty much people need to mind their business. So I feel like it's people in there. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so this is the thing. It's some people, okay, these people that's like hating on you or whoever. Okay, their parents, okay, how am I trying to say this? It's people in their camp, opposite of you, who are burying files about you turning up on these people. Okay, so I don't know if you was turning up on them, or I don't know if like you was the one of the enemy. You was their enemy, and you was the enemy that was telling truths. Like you was spilling a lot of truths, and they like, hold on. Hold on, shit, bitch. You said a little bit too much of the truth, oh. And they was like, oh, we gotta bury this. Like we gotta, I don't know, act like it ain't happened. Like, it's not giving silence, like silences, like they didn't silence you, but it's kind of like say if you say if you're on live, right, and it's two enemies that's on live with you, and you on live by yourself, and you dig in one of the enemy's ass, like you just go in on them real bad, telling all truths, and their friend is just like like I don't know, like they just act like it didn't, like they're just trying to act like it didn't happen to save face for their people, if it makes sense, because it's like it's the truth, and I can't really tell you like I can't describe it. It's it's like, okay, it's like if you buy your friend, right, say you and your friend go to the club and she busted, and you told her busted ass bitch, put some different clothes on, because I'm telling you, if we go to this place, okay, with all these people, bitch, and you dress like this, and they start getting on your ass and talking about you, bitch, like, and the bitch was just, oh, mama, I'm sorry, y'all for cursing, your friend, your comrade, okay, was just like, no, I look cute. What you talking about? Like, you hang, I look good, and you like, okay, bitch. Okay, I didn't let your ass know the first time. I ain't even gonna say it again, bitch. And you go out to the club with your friend, and everybody is just talking about your friend, like doing your friend in. And it's just kind of like, you know how like you get secondhand embarrassment, and it's just like, you know what, I'm just acting like this shit not even happening. Like, but then like say if you go to the place and it's like 50 people in the place, and 49 people was talking about your friend. What y'all finna do? Fight all these people? So you just like, and then you just thinking in your head like, I told this bitch the first fucking time, take the motherfucking outfit off, because bitches ain't gonna look right while we in this motherfucking place with 50 people, and 49 of these motherfuckers finna talk. I told this bitch this. It's like that vibe, but it's just like, let's just act like this shit not even happening. So it's giving me that vibe. I don't know. Collective, I don't know if y'all got a mouthpiece on y'all. I don't know what y'all got going on. Because I ain't gonna lie, this do give me the vibe of like, this give me the vibe of somebody that got a mouth on them. And not just a mouth, but a mouthpiece. Like the shit you say is gonna be disturbing some peace. Okay? When that mouth gets to running, okay, like, you know how people say like a gun, like this my piece, like my piece. Like, baby, they don't want to get you going. Because your truth is a little heavy. You're a heavy hitter with that when it comes to what you say, with the enemies. And they trying to bury this. And I feel like there is some people that are overseeing this. And I don't know if these people parents. I kid you not. I don't know if these people is young or something. Or maybe these are their mother figures or their father figures or something. But they parents is like trying to tell them like, you need to stand the fuck down. I don't know what, I can't even give you an example of this. It's just like I don't know, like maybe somebody tried to pick a fight with you and you just went in on them, like, and it's like on a platform, like it's on a level where like everybody could know about it or it just could get out. Like I keep thinking about Facebook Live. I don't know if Facebook is significant or Live is significant, but like you go on Facebook Live and you just get to telling a motherfucker's truth. Like it could be a bitch that's your enemy argue with you. You telling some information on her. Like, bitch, weren't you the same bitch that was getting ran a train on? Like, ain't you the same bitch that's like, you talking about what I got going on, but bitch, you ain't filled out a job application on the third, bitch, you on live fucking with me, worried about what I'm doing, but bitch, I just clocked out of a job, or bitch, all my bills and shit is paid while you somewhere fucking. It's something like that. Like, it's like, bitch, you worried about me, you need to worry about what the fuck you got going on. Matter of fact, let me remind you about the shit you got going on and your priorities that you need to worry about. Because like, worrying about me, what is this doing for you? It's not putting your money in your pocket. It's almost like you literally helping it. Like, you're literally trying to get your enemy's mind right. It's like, get your mind right. Like, what are you doing? It's like you don't even, this is worrying about me, being on live with me, arguing with me. Like, you could be getting a lot of shit together with your life that I know is fucked up. And you know is fucked up. Like, what come on now. Priorities, get them together. Like, it's almost like y'all is literally let me tell you something, these enemies low-key want to be y'all friend, but y'all not fucking with it. Y'all like, no, because these enemies low-key see, even though you're telling them the truth and you digging into they ass, it's almost kind of like you ain't trying to argue with them, you ain't trying to be petty. It's like, bitch, do you know you wasting valuable time with your life? Like, you could be doing something better. That's y'all vibe. Now, I don't know if y'all they enemy or they think y'all they enemy, but y'all not. Y'all really not their enemy. If anything, y'all damn near more of a friends or more loyal. I don't know how you could be loyal to an enemy, but y'all, these enemies look at you as like, you more loyal, you more realer than the motherfuckers that I'm around. Making that, it don't even make sense. Like, it's like, what? You ain't got nobody in your camp telling you like, bitch, you out here on live wasting your time with a motherfucker arguing with them when, bitch, you could be getting some money. Bitch, you could be feeding your kids, changing your kids diapers. Bitch, you could be running it up for the building generational wealth, setting up foundations for generational wealth for your family. Bitch, you could be out here making some, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's more productive things in life you could be doing than being on live arguing with a motherfucker who's literally telling you the truth. Like, it's not a good look for you. And I feel like these people in their camp, especially their parents, are kind of telling them like, you need to fall the fuck back from this, because at this point, you need to just bury the hatchet. Just act like this shit never happened. And matter of fact, they taking your advice, you need to take their advice too. Okay? Because somebody parents is letting their kids know. I don't know what this is. I don't know if y'all young, or I don't know if like, maybe you're dealing with older people who is attached to their people, or I don't know if these ain't big dogs. But I do got a card in here to say big dogs. So this not this is like their actual parents. If they got parents on the other side, baby, I feel like their parents is coming in their dreams like, look, leave the collective the fuck alone, because from what I am seeing on the other side, this motherfucker ain't doing not a damn thing to you. If anything, I feel like I'm coming through their ass, telling them shit that I've been trying to get through your thick ass skull for the longest, giving you signs on the other side, and you ain't even realizing it. Why this motherfucker you think is the enemy is literally telling you everything that I've been trying to give you signs on. Child, it's getting deep. It's getting deep. It's getting petty and deep. And they made it, whoever this is, they made it petty on their end, because it's like, baby, you got your dead mama, your dead daddy, coming to you in the dreams, literally telling you like, this motherfucking enemy, bitch, this could have been your best fucking friend. Shit, Baby, if they got dead parents, they dead parents is pretty much like low key. I actually like the bitch you or the nigga you trying to make an enemy because they actually realer than half of the people you hanging around. Because shit, I be flickering lights with half the people you hanging around, giving them signs to give you signs, and they not even giving you signs. But this motherfucker you trying to make enemy is giving you all the signs that you've been missing from me. Like, make it make sense. And if this is a parent on the earth, they saying the same motherfucking tune. Like, this the motherfucker you decide to make an enemy. You should have befriended him. You should have married this motherfucker or want something. Like, child, but I feel like yeah. And another thing they parents might say, dead or alive, they gonna tell them, yeah, you can get that gone, because you done fucked it up. You done fucked it up because this motherfucker, dog, they don't want nothing to do with you. You need to just leave them the fuck alone. Take their advice and fall the fuck back. Okay, it's in your best interest because you pissing me off. Okay, and you making me look bad on the other side or in this world. Stop. Okay, so yeah. Go calculate all. I don't know what you got going on, but keep it going. Keep it going, keep it flowing, and keep growing. Okay? Yeah. Because these people in that camp is just checking them. So clock that. Tell them clock it. Okay. Clock it. Okay. Yeah, your people in your camp telling you like you need to stop it. Okay. But yeah, collective, that's y'all reading. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell button so you never speak from your girl. And until next time, bye-bye.